subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Freedom, what's up, Freedom?
What's going on here in your room?
Yeah.
Look, you are a grown man, you have a family. I know you're well read with many subjects, but my God, you are, saying these things. That's why you're not like, I don't understand, like, why, and respectfully, why you don't have conversations with white women. Why do you mute them all the time, like you just did with her?
You mean that white supremacists? I don't respect their conversations. That
Well, then,
was
then,
a
then,
vile-
then throw. Then how come you? So is that so? If you, she was saying she was racist.
yeah, she was.
So
She admitted to being a white supremacist. She admitted she
yeah,
was racist, and then she disrespected the black woman who came up. So
all right.
you don't
You
get
have to understand though that, like, here's the deal.
what's the deal?
White women, okay, like myself, okay, I have a white man in my life.
Good for
Black men hit on me all the time. So don't say that black men don't like white women, because that would be an outward lie. Okay. If you are a pretty white woman, black men love white women. Okay. So don't say it's not true.
well.
Okay.
Slow down.
And maybe there's,
Okay, let's slow down. I said, well, with her, she's sound like she's a fat, out of shape white woman. That was my point. And brothers were not checking for her. She sounds like she's fat and out of shape. That's what I was saying. And she cannot get no brothers to check for her. And that's probably why she's mad. And truth be told, the white men are.
no, how do you know she's heavy or whatever
I
you
could tell.
said? How do you know that?
I could tell. Yeah, attractive women are not trolls. Whenever women start trolling online, that's the telltale sign of unattractiveness. Attractive women do not troll.
You know I'm not trolling you, okay?
That's
I just want to say that there's plenty of white men who think black women are beautiful, and there's plenty of black men who think white men are beautiful. And if you think that's not true, then
okay. You're making a false argument that I didn't make. That's called a straw man. That's an argument that nobody made. All right, nobody said that.
oh, okay. I thought you said that
No, I
earlier.
didn't
Sorry.
say that, man. So yeah, you're making this weird straw man that nobody made.
I don't know what the straw hole thing is. I apologize. If that's not what you said, then that's fine.
Right.
I just want to be very clear that it goes both ways,
And it
okay?
goes four ways because
Would be nice.
white women are checking for brothers all the time. They are always checking for brothers all the time,
Wait,
sexually.
wait. You know I'm a white woman. You said I'm what?
I said a lot of, not you, but white women, a lot of white women are checking for brothers, black men. Y'all, I don't know what you tell the white men, but a lot of white women are trying to get with a lot of brothers out here.
Well, I do see that a lot. Sometimes, we'll go out to dinner and I find the white woman always pays. And I think that it's like the brother or the black man, nice looking men. I've always seen them. I always see different black men out. The black people are good looking people. They are. And I've said that to you before. And I don't deny that. But I also noticed that when a black man is with a white woman at dinner or at the bar, what have you, it's always the white man, always the white woman taking out her wallet. The black man is never
Not
paying.
true.
Why is that?
That's not true. You've never,
Yeah, I'm not saying it's all the
you've
time,
never
Tariq.
seen that.
But why
You've never,
listen?
you've never seen that, ma'am. I don't believe that. Especially,
Oh, come on. You go
oh,
you go to any bar. You go to any bar, like a nice one, not like a shitty one. And you watch with your wife and see when a white woman is with a black man, the white woman is always paying for the black man. She always takes her wallet out.
that's
And I swear, that's what
kind of,
they want. They want someone taking care of them.
that's
I'm not
that's a
saying
weird
all of them.
fantasy. What kind of weird fantasy are you having? That's ridiculous.
That's not
That's
fantasy.
fantasy.
You know I'm a smart girl.
No,
I'm not going to
that
say something that's
that
ridiculous.
that
It's what I've seen.
That's not true at all.
So you're saying what I saw is
I'm
not
saying
true?
that you're a liar.
You with these
You
like
are a
you
liar.
come out with these
You are
things
a
like
liar, man. You just made that up. That's some white supremacist fantasy.
why would I make that up?
Because
It's true.
white
I've seen it 10 times.
suspected white supremacists lie. That's what they do.
Stop calling me a white
But yeah,
supremacist,
you
okay?
lied.
I'm not.
What you said was a complete lie. You're not watching.
No, it
You're not
wasn't. Just
sitting up
because you
watching people. Why are you watching interracial couples pay for their food?
because I'm sitting right next to them.
Yeah, yeah, nah, that don't even make sense. And then every time is
Yes,
paying,
it does. If we're at the bar and we're sitting there and a couple of seats down,
not
there's a white woman with a black man. How can we not notice? She's taking her purse out and the black man's
that's
just
the
sitting
thing.
there. I'm not saying it happens all the
That
time.
don't no, you've never seen that. That's the white supremacist fantasy. That's a fantasy that you created to make it seem like, well, the black man is exploitive. That's what a lot of the white supremacists do. Whenever a black man is in a relationship with a white woman, there's always type of oh
Reality is
no, there's always some type of exploitive framing that you have to turn the relationship into. So yeah, you made that up. I don't believe you.
you know I didn't make that
It,
up. Why would I make that? I didn't say
yeah,
all. I said it happens a few. It's happened many
supremacist
times. I'm
white supremacist culture is about lying about black people. That's all y'all do all day, every day. Sit up lying about black people. That's a part of your culture. You've made it a culture to.
for once, it would be nice if you just admitted that you're wrong. Okay.
Oh no,
When does
oh
a
no.
black person
Y'all,
ever say, you know what, we were
y'all
wrong?
create these
You
lies. It's always some weird, degenerate lie. What you said don't even make sense.
why would I lie about that?
Because
I
that's
mean,
what white supremacist suspects do.
no, they don't. I mean,
That's
what
the
are you talking about? Every woman in this room that's black, okay, who's been with a white man, okay, they know it's true. They're not going to put their hands up, but they know it's true.
way the black woman who been with a white man knows what's true.
And many black women in here are with black men, and that's fabulous. I'm not saying it's all the time, Tariq, okay? I'm just saying many times when we're out, I notice it, and then I nudge my boyfriend. I'm like, you see that? And he goes, forget it. Who cares? But I'm
I
just
don't
like, it's
I
so
don't
clear.
ITL, let's get ITL in here.
Oh, well, it was nice talking to you.
Okay, well, I wanted you to correspond. I wanted this to be a dialogue. ITL.
I don't know who ITO is, and I'm not going to start fighting with some
Hey, how's
black.
it
Hey,
going?
what's up, ITL?
Not much, brother. I just wanted to respond to the Caucasian lady that says the black man, no, the white woman is always paying
Well, it's
for
true.
us. Well,
You know,
we have this stereotype where every time we become successful NBA players, entertainers,
oh,
we're always taking care of
stop with
you.
all the sports talk.
So you know what?
We're
After
talking
all
about
400
everyday.
years,
We're talking about
it's a
everyday
pleasure.
black Americans, not
It
sport
is
figures.
you guys should pay
Stop
for us.
talking about the educated
You
people.
should pay for us to
We're
go
talking
out
about everyday black
because
Americans.
you should go
You
out because
know
you're
it,
with a
right?
king.
And that's why it bothers
So
you.
you
You want to stay
it's
home.
time for you guys to pay for us because it's a privilege to be with a black man. So you
You want
should
a
pay for
white
that.
woman to take care of you. Because you
No,
know
we got our
what?
money, but we're gold. So you should pay for that.
You want
You
that
should pay for that.
for everything because you're
We
a
got
big
melon. Our skin lasts for decades. You
I
should pay for that.
can't understand you speak English properly.
You should pay for that.
There you go.
You
I should
should.
pay for what?
It's just
Okay, yeah, he said, well, some of you white women should pay. All right.
Okay, so that just made my point. If it's a white woman, that's right, because black men, they don't want to work anymore. So they know the white woman is going to pay for
Oh,
everything, work and do everything, and they're going to sit home and fool around and do nothing.
oh.
That's why they're with the white man, the white woman.
Oh, so
And you know it's
they're
true.
coming,
And so does
so the
more than half of
others
America.
are coming up off the white women. Is that what you're saying?
Excuse me, sir. What'd you
Saying
say?
the brothers are coming up off the white women. They're using the white women.
I would say a good percentage of them are, because they know they have jobs. White people keep jobs more so than a black man does.
Yeah, because you control the economy and the market, and you control the hiring, and you control the permits for businesses. You control the white.
You can't help it that we're smarter than
The
you.
white. No, he's not smart. He's just more.
Oh, yes, we are.
Really?
White people are
If
smarter.
we're
Give me
so
a break. You know it's true.
so smart, you wouldn't need a system of deprivation, right? You wouldn't
Do I
have.
need
You wouldn't have to.
assistance for
You
what?
wouldn't have a system of deprivation to target people to undermine them if you were so smart. You wouldn't be so threatened by black people, right?
My friend, I'm just wanting you to be, you know what? You're right, Freedom. You're right. You never say that.
No, I'm not. I'm asking questions. If you're so smart, if you're smarter than black people, why do you have to target your community has to undermine any form of black progress?
We're not targeting you.
Yes,
You
you are. Yes,
want
no, no,
you,
no. Your community, the white supremacist community, target black progress. The minute we start making any major progress, you use your military to target.
okay. What huge progress have you done? What have you
Whenever we get
in the last 10?
at businesses, whenever we get into political positions, whenever we start building thriving communities, every single time you sabotage it, your community sabotage.
No,
Or
you
am I
look
okay?
what people did to Chicago.
Name the black neighborhoods in Chicago were sabotaged by
All you people know
the black neighborhoods in Chicago have been sabotaged by the white supremacists from day one, ma'am.
I
Name
believe
name
you
a, a
are not,
prosperous black area that was not sabotaged by your fellow white supremacists.
not believe you're not admitting to the fact that black
You
people.
a question, ma'am. Name a prosperous black community ever in this country that was not targeted and sabotaged by your fellow white supremacists. Name.
No one is Tariq, you live in you.
Then name the thriving black communities that were not targeted by your community.
No one was targeted. Your own people kill each other for.
Oh, ma'am, no. You're not going to lie. Every time we get thriving communities, Tulsa, Rosewood, Wilmington, Central Avenue in Los Angeles, any thriving community that's black, Bruce's Beach.
Your people aren't smart enough to.
Well, no, ma'am. We are not ruthless enough. That's the problem. Your community sabotages all of our progress. If you're so smart, why do you have to do that?
Because I'm telling you the truth.
If you're so smart, why do you have
Black people are not smart enough to run anything. That's the problem.
okay, if we're not smart enough, then why do you sabotage everything we do?
I didn't sabotage anything.
You're part of the white supremacist community. Why does your community do that?
I don't know what the hell you're talking
You
about.
never
You don't
know
want.
everything else. You're smart, remember? You're smart. You know everything else.
I said white people are smarter than black
Right.
people, and the
So
black people
that
know it.
means you know more than you should know when you sabotage us. Y'all know everything except that. You're the smartest people on earth, but when it comes to pointing out when you sabotage us, now you don't know nothing. Now you dumb. So which one is it? You smart or you dumb?
We're very smart.
Well, then you smart
And
realize
the problem
well, you're
is
smart enough to realize that you've sabotaged us, and that's based on insecurity, ma'am. You're not.
stop putting me, Tariq. I'm talking to
And
you.
ma'am, freedom,
And
freedom,
I'm not going round and round. I'm
freedom, and slow down, freedom. Where's your family? Is they German, English? What's your family origin, dear?
I'm half Greek and half Serbian.
Half Greek and oh, okay. You're Serbian,
And Greek.
and you're talking about smarts. Have you seen Serbia as a ghetto in Europe?
Okay. Why would you do that? Now you're changing the
Serbia is
subject.
ghetto in Europe, and you want to talk about smart?
And I'm Jewish.
Serbia is a ghetto.
Okay. Why would you
You
even? I was born.
Europe here talking. You're talking about how smart you are, and you aren't smart enough to get your homeland out of the slums that it is?
Who in this room graduated college? I did.
Yeah, you're welcome. You had to come over here to my homeland to do that, ma'am. This is my homeland.
This is my
No,
homeland.
you're a foreign Serbian immigrant. This is not your homeland. You're an invader.
Talking about? I was born in Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, you come from an immigrant background, ma'am. You come from your new booty. Yeah, your family hasn't been here long enough.
Okay.
Your family hasn't been here long enough. They probably came over here in the 50s or late or 50s or 60s.
This is what you do.
No, you did not. So you're new here, ma'am. You're like a first or second.
You're not smart enough to have a conversation.
Very smart, ma'am. You're Serbian. So yeah, that means you're very new here.
You are. What the are you talking about?
Yeah, you're a guest in my homeland. Yeah, you're a guest in my homeland talking about how smart you are and how whites are smart. They didn't even consider you white.
95% of this room is not even educated. That's why they follow you because they're not
and 95% of your homeland is slummy, right?
They're too dumb to know what's going on, so they need a follower like you who's completely giving them bullshit every day.
What?
Why do you try to bring in like Charlie Kirk or the people who are white, who are smart? You know, all these black people, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. None of them are educated, and they're like, oh, they follow me. Oh, please, give me a break, Tariq.
Ma'am, Charlie Kirk is a big gummed, big forehead nitwit. He's not smart. He's a disgusting, suspected white supremacist, man.
He's very smart. He didn't go to college,
No,
and he's very smart. Yes,
he's
he is. He knows more than you, Tariq, and he would give you an honest answer. He wouldn't go into stupid name calling like a 10-year-old.
But I mean, we're up here talking about how whites this and whites that. Ma'am, even you're Greek and Serbian, y'all weren't considered white until the 1920s.
And Jewish.
Yeah, you weren't considered white till the 1920s.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything, Tariq?
You're sitting here being a cheerleader for whiteness, and they just let you in the white club. You just got in the damn club.
What the fuck? I was born in Chicago, Illinois.
That don't matter. You running up here talking about how smart whites are and all of that. And you come from two different slums. And I love the Greek people. I love them. I went to Greece. I had a great time. But a lot of Greece is ghetto. All right. Well, let's keep it about
Africa's really up there.
In Africa, dude, I'm a foundational Black American. Don't have nothing to do with modern Africa. Zero.
Let me tell you something. Foundational American.
I have, don't bring up Africa to me. I have zero to do with modern Africa.
A bunch of bullshit. You're all black.
I'm a foundational Black American. My family built the country that you had to flee to, ma'am.
No, sir. Let me tell you something. I read.
If it were not for my family building this beautiful nation, you'd be over in Greece eating a gyro, scratching lice out of your coochie hair, ma'am. That's what you'd be doing.
Well, it's a beautiful country. Have you ever been there?
Who?
Have you ever been to Greece? It's a beautiful country.
I have. There's some wonderful stuff there, but it's ghetto.
And there's no black people
Greek
there.
is ghetto. Greek is very ghetto. All right?
It's not. It's absolutely very, very, very exclusive.
Yes, it is. Greek is very ghetto. It's not.
Ghetto. It is absolutely stunning.
No, the outskirts, the ancient ruins and stuff like that. But in the urban areas, it's.
Let me tell you something.
In the urban areas of Greece is ghetto. All right, they got all over the place. Right? Ghetto. Little bit ass apartments.
You're in a fighting mode right now.
I'm in chilling mode right now because I'm over in my homeland chilling, and your ass ain't over there in Greece or Serbia. Are you?
Well, I'm in Arizona. I live in Scottsdale. Okay, so go yourself. Okay.
No, man. Go fuck one of your pets, which is what you do. Y'all Serbians do stuff like that. Don't put that on us, ma'am. All right? Don't project yourself on
that. Your black people in this room are not educated enough.
Yeah, we're educated educated enough to stay in our homeland and not flee all over the damn place. You come from two fleeing ass failed lineages, ma'am.
You come from Africa.
Ma'am, everybody comes from Africa. You're more
No,
you're
no.
more African than me. Many of the Greeks have African ancestry. That's why they didn't consider your ass white for a
All
long time.
you wanted to was delineate from that and pretend
You
you're not from
you
Africa.
are closer to Africa than me.
And you're all black.
You're closer to Africa than me, ma'am. You probably got naps under that wig of yours, okay?
Wig? I don't think so, Tariq. Your people wear wigs.
Yeah, you got coarse hair up under that wig. Up here talking about white. They just let you into that.
They
You
fly
are
all
you
over the internet. Their wigs fly all over the place. It's the funniest thing.
and
Let's
and
all
you,
see it. You people don't have
and you smell like wet dog and baklava. Okay? While you're up here talking about how white
a man like this would not speak like this.
you,
You
you,
do this
you did
because you want this
what
idiot.
honey bunny, you're just saying stuff, dear. You gotta be coherent. You just can't babble.
I'm
Honey bunny, you're not in Serbia no more, ma'am. All right. You're not running around with a bomb strapped on your coochie. Calm down, okay? Calm down, dear. Now, anything coherent? Do you have anything coherent to bring to the table, ma'am? Huh?
all you do is put down people. And if you were to look at the room, the people you bring up, 75% of them can't even speak English properly. They're not smart enough people. That's why you guys fail at everything. And I'm not talking about sports or
Ma'am,
okay. You know it, and I know it. Okay, so deal with.
you're the one who came from two failed homelands and had to flee here. You can't insult the black people here. They didn't fail at
Don't you dare put down the Greeks and the Serbians. Okay,
fail. You're the one who had to flee.
they're fighters. Okay, I didn't.
Flee, fighting to get your ass on a boat. Yeah, at least these beautiful foundational black Americans are still in their damn homeland and still thriving in
They're not thriving.
spite of the sabotage. Our people are still thriving and being cultural icons. What's your cultural icon, dear?
Tell you something. Who's
Name your Serbian cultural.
on food stamps?
Name your cultural icons from Serbia. Go.
Who do we take care of?
Who is your cultural icons from Serbia? Go.
And you're not getting reparations, that's for sure.
Where's your cultural
icon?
Since we fail, where's your cultural icons? We got a bunch.
Never gonna get them. Okay.
Name your cultural icons, little Miss Flea Pants. Huh?
What the? I don't even know what you're talking about. What you're doing, okay, is you are deflecting, as you love to use that word. Okay. I am an American. Okay. I was adopted into Jewish parents. Okay. All right. I grew up in New York. I went to, high school. I went to college. Okay. I've had great jobs. I've done very well for myself. I don't know why you have to pick apart everybody, your own people who come in here who are black. They get mad at you and say, well, wait a minute. You're African too. And why are you nobody gives a shit about FDA. You're black. Deal with it. Goodbye.
Okay. Anyway, see, yeah, these white supremacist women, they think they're going to come in and control the narrative. She's butthurt because I told her about herself. She knows she's a failed fleer from two failed homelands. Let me get some of the family to chime in on this. Hold on, because a lot of people are trying to get in. Let's get Brother Khalif. Brother Khalif, hop on in. Brother Khalif, hop on in.
What's going on, Tariq? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. It's funny to me though. These people. Now she said she was from Chicago, right? And they always bring up this Chicago thing, and they talk about how violent it is in Chicago. Like they don't remember when the mafia was in Chicago and the streets of Chicago ran red with blood. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
oh
You
yeah.
know, I mean, who's violent? I mean, come on, let's be realistic. When were they ever moralistic? When were they ever not violent? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You remember slavery, right? I mean, damn. I mean, these people, they have no morals. They are just violent people, man. And as far as she's talking about we not educated, are she serious? We're way more educated than them.
Hmm.
Despite the fact that they try to miseducate us, despite the fact that they try to you know, they try to take away the schooling and take away the opportunities for us. We still strive, we still smart, we still make it. I mean, it's just crazy how much projection that she was doing,
Real talk.
Her and the other lady.
Yes, indeed. Let me tell you. Can we get deep, family? Do I need to get deep right now? Can we get deep? Because see, these two white supremacist women are great case studies. See, I let them ramble. I let them ramble for a minute so you can learn, so that we this is a real time teachable moment for white supremacy, and we really got to understand the role of the white supremacist woman. Our good sister Shahrazad Ali, who's in my next film coming out, phenomenal, talks about, boy, too many people give the white supremacist woman a pass. Like she ain't just as racist. She's the damn white supremacist man's mother. Where you think he learned this shit from? So a lot of people negate how the white supremacist woman are deeply rooted in white supremacy. See, understand something. Now, those two white supremacist women called up, they sound like they were getting older. And older for them is like 35. Around 35, that's almost over the hill in white supremacist women years. But you got to understand something. When these white supremacist women start getting older, see, there's a loss of sexual market power. And then there's an envy towards black women. See, when these white supremacist women start aging, society's obsession with youth and beauty, it affects them deeply. It really affects them because this we have a culture in general that hypersexualizes youth, and a lot of black women, they maintain beauty for a long time. If a black woman takes care of herself, you got black women, especially you go down to Atlanta, you see sisters 49, 50 years old finding them, scooping up young niggas. You go down to Atlanta, Houston, them 49, 50-year-old sisters are out here scooping all types of niggas up. You understand? When sisters take care of themselves, there's a longevity there. See, these women, the white supremacist women, not so much. See, when they get older, they start feeling invisible because, yeah, even if you are eating vegetables and hell, vegan, boy, when that certain age creeps up on you, yeah, it kind of goes downhill. And then they'll start getting the Botox and the lip fillers, and then they start looking like caricatures, and then the liver spots, and it's some weird shit that starts going on with them. You see? And then that breeds a lot of resentment. That's why, when the sisters came up, the white supremacist women started, yeah, shut up, Shaniqua, all that old weird stuff. You know? And then when they get older, see, they have to reinforce group loyalty to maintain some kind of status. See, when these suspected white supremacist women, when they age, they gotta, it's hard out here to feed yourself. You understand? So you gotta have group loyalty. You gotta show the team of white supremacists that you are down, that you are loyal. So you gotta align more with whiteness to protect your place in the racial hierarchy. See, and when these white women are younger, yeah, they all over the place. They gobbling black dick all through college, early 20s. Hey, we saw that young white woman and her text messages to Shannon Sharp about all that black dick she wanted and black babies put all up in her, all that, they doubling down on it. You see? But knowing that they're going to get older and the market is going to dry up for them, they got to show their loyalty to team white supremacy so the group can take care of them. You need wealth protection. You got to have a generational legacy that becomes more central. Then they start retreating to these traditional racial boundaries. Yeah. And these people are very economically threatened by Black progress. Yeah. Any type of Black advancement, that disrupts their economic security. That disrupts their little retirement benefits. So when they see Black professionals or Black business owners gaining grounds, they look at that as a loss rather than some kind of shared success. So it's all about sabotaging. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, and these suspected white supremacists get older, they become Fox News viewers. They sit up there watching Fox News and Charlie Kirk. And yeah, they name all the same people, all of these goofy ass white supremacists who make them feel better about themselves with their dwindling ass birth rates. Yeah. And then they all center themselves around the anti-Black messaging and start making up all of these jive ass scenarios talking about she see every time she go out, she see a white woman paying for dinner for a Black man. That's bullshit. That's bull crap. Yeah. But the thing is, yeah, when they get older, that whole myth of the good white woman starts to crumble. See, these older white women, they face a crisis of identity. Yeah. They've been taught that they're inherently good and nurturing and not racist, but you challenge their worldview. You call out their microaggressions and their privileges, boy, that triggers defensiveness. So then they get into this whole victim thing and then lash out at Black people who make them feel bad for being honest about how racist they are. Oh yeah, these white women, they understand. Look, the quickest way to a bag when you get kind of over the hill and not desirable is to start that anti-Black shit, just like that Shiloh Henderson woman, this white woman with a kid, a single white mother, whatever she is. Ain't nobody checking for her little haggard ass. She's out here at a park yelling the N-word at a Black child. All of a sudden, people give her damn near $1 million in GoFundMe money. So they know where the bag is. They know where the bag is. And they have a fear of losing control over the narrative. See, suspected white supremacist women, they've historically shaped the emotional narratives of America to a certain degree, from being seen as the whole damsel in distress. You know, we've been targeted based on whatever whim they feel. If they say, "Oh my God, I feel threatened by the Negroes," then we get targeted. Oh my God, I was having consensual sex with this Black man, but the 203rd time I had sex with him, I felt he took advantage of me. So let's take all of his money. Yeah, I was laying up with Bill Cosby multiple times, but I felt I was drugged multiple times. So let's um, put charges on him. The white supremacist woman, they've always been there helping to frame these anti-Black narratives. Now that we're not allowing them to do that, they feel like they're losing control because that's a part of their culture, being able to lie and control narratives about us. You see? And then they got to start doing this weaponization of victimhood because their power is diminishing. See, in youth, when a white woman is young, they can rely on social sympathy, beauty standards, romantic desirability. Those are tools they use for navigating through life. A young, cute white woman can get anything. But boy, when they get older, that shit don't work no more. Yeah, they ain't getting all them goodies. They ain't getting flued out no more. Ain't nobody really checking for them like that. Yeah, so then they start getting into this racial victimhood thing. Oh God, this is the police. Oh God, the police. You got to come get the Blacks. There's a bunch of Blacks here, and you got to be a victim in order to get attention. And the best way to be a victim is to act like you're victimized by a Black person. That's why you notice these white women who were like really the shit in the 90s. Boy, when they hit that wall and get old, you don't hear from their asses. White society ain't checking for him. Like Pamela Anderson. He's persona non grata. Yeah? Some of these white women going to exile. So yeah, we got to really unpack that and understand where all that is coming from.
Hey y'all, even at the party, I keep that root work on me. Get your root work now at rootworkstyle.com.
Slide on that root work. Slide on that root work. Slide on that root work. Slide on that